Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Nita. I'm doing good, and you?
I tell you, I am shocked of the occurrence in the Paris Saint-Germain soccer match. An English speaker would need to understand that the official in the match referred to a player as the Black
Yeah,
instead of using the number on the player's jersey.
of course. So he called the players the Negro, and that created the angriness of that players. Why did you identify him as a black man? Why can't you say that when it's happened to be a white player? Why do you choose that words? The incident start there. That referee, assistant referee, tried to explain by meaning that saying negro in Romanian mean the black guys. So he adds a dangerous statement to a dangerous statement. So everybody become very angry for that attitude.
There might be someone who says there was no racial intent with that, but the players on both teams walked off the field. So players seemed to be saying they felt this was a racist act.
So I want to invite you first of all to define the terms of racism according to the UEFA fight against racism guide that we published about 4 years ago. We define racism as the belief in the superiority of a race, religion, ethnic group. How it manifests in the world of football? Manifestation can be a words, it can be an attitude, it can be a declaration, as it happened yesterday. And the first victims of racism in the world of football are players of with black skin. UEFA or FIFA have never think or planned to have an officials being accused of an act of racism in the world of football. Never.
What does this represent as other observers start to hear more of these types of cases?
It represents the place of the black people in the world. It shows that till today, the recognition of the black people is not yet effective.
Charlie, you are a veteran sports journalist. You've covered the Africa Cup of Nations probably half a dozen years. Just set this all up. What this incident shows people about football around the world.
Today we are talking sports, we are talking football, but it's the same realities people are facing in the worlds of movies, people are facing in the worlds of literature. It's everywhere according to the social environment where you live. So I remember some 30 years ago, black men were not so many to be admitted to the team because there was a minority, there was a rules. Black men, before being players, you should have an authorization to be a worker. So there was a quota for players in the teams, for minority players in the teams.
So set up the situation, explain for people who don't follow soccer, world football at a high level. Just talk about the racial makeup of teams, of coaching staffs, of officials.
Organizing a football team or a referee team to direct a match doesn't have to know if you are black, if you are white or not. But it's having links with the culture of individuals, with the culture of organization of people from different parts of the world, Western, African, Asian, because Asian also at times are victims of racism, because some minority are victims of racism.
Any closing thoughts on this particular topic?
Black men might understand that they still have to fight. It is going on, but it's not an end. We should continue fighting for a better world with equity, with a respectful place, for the Black people who today have equal competence, have equal ability to do whatever in the world.
Charlie Morenos-Liatu, thank you for your time. I've enjoyed our Listen to Others conversation.